Hey, President Sanders, it's your friendly neighborhood psychic medium here with another message from the other side. They wanted me to point out a few things that you might be experiencing these days, since it's your life purpose to be our president. Number one, they're saying that they are feeding you Lifeforce Energy. So you're going to start noticing that you have a bit of a spring in your step. Let's put it that way. You're going to have more energy these days because your higher self, the part of your soul that lives on the other side, is feeding you more energy. And because you are directly aligned with the truth, the light, and divine intent, you are going to be feeling juiced up and inspired and compelled to do more in the face of opposition. Essentially, you are endorsed by the divine, which means you are powered by the other side. So take out the surfboard, ride that wave. Number two, they're asking you to be greedy and make whatever requests you want. Keep that in mind. Whatever you ask for, you're probably going to get at this point. So, whatever you need. Like I said, this is your life purpose, and you are using your power to give a voice to the little guy. So, whatever you need, you'll notice that what you ask for does show up. It's within reach. You reach for it, it's there. You ask for it, it shows up. I'll also be open to how it shows up. It might come to you through a very roundabout way or through other people in a more subtle, more difficult to notice way, but pay attention to that. Okay, so just keep your eyes and ears open for little ways the other side is trying to help you on your path. Number three, numerology. The other side talks to us with number sequences. So they said in a previous video that you were going to start seeing the number 55 everywhere and the number 44. 55 is reminding you to stay optimistic and hopeful about the future. Optimism is literally the gas in the other side's tank because you're manifesting when you keep your thoughts and emotions positive. So while all this mud is being slung at your windshield, just stay optimistic about the future and keep the faith because that manifests. Your beliefs manifest. Number 44 is letting you know your angels around you. You are protected while you walk this path. You are extremely protected while you walk this path. So there's nothing to fear but fear itself. So when they show you 44, that's letting you know that your angels are around you. And again, 555, 444, the more numbers, the better. But you'll be seeing them on license plates, clocks, billboards, what have you. But yeah, that's basically the other side letting you know if they're around. Also 11 is their way of letting you know that your spirit guides are hanging around as well, that you're on the right path kind of thing. Another thing they're saying that you're going to notice is you have to remember that this is a collective consciousness. We're all connected, right? And everybody's higher self knows that it's your life purpose to be our president. Everybody's higher self knows that you care, and this is what you're supposed to be doing with your life. And all the positive, wonderful things that result for the United States, they are very well aware of what they are on a deep soul level. So you're gonna notice some funky things start to happen where total strangers who don't recognize you and have no clue who you are extra nice to you, extra generous, doing you favors, offering you things. You're gonna notice random acts of kindness from total strangers. It's because on a soul level, they know you're trying to help them. So they're gonna feel compelled to be kind to you. You're gonna notice that just from people on the street. So just wanna let you know that's a result of the collective consciousness because their soul knows that you are actually trying to help them and you do have pure intentions. Another thing is you're gonna notice things just working in your favor. And this is hilarious. I was watching a news report the other day where it was they were interviewing a hardcore Republican and they were ripping on you, President Sanders. And the Republican was like, well, wait a minute, I like Bernie Sanders. I actually gave him the, highest amount I could when I, donated his campaign. And the interviewer was like, what? She was totally thrown off. And I was like, I couldn't stop laughing when I saw that. I'm like, it's gonna happen more and more, dude. Things are gonna work in your favor. You're gonna notice things turning around on people like that. Like in the middle of an interview, you're gonna notice more paranormal activity. Not all paranormal activity is evil. It's also from the divine. So camera equipment malfunctioning, lights going out, really weird, electronic devices acting up, really weird paranormal activity where it's actually working in your favor and it's meant to help you and support you. Like I said, might creep people out, but not all paranormal activity is from the dark. Some of it's from the light. Another thing they want to remind you of is the fact that you rock. You're awesome. Keep up the good work, aligning people with the truth and the light. They're reminding you that you're not alone. You have support coming to you. You have help coming to you. They said they're on it, kind of thing. They're on it. There's going to be surprises along the way that will help jettison you along and support you. Again, this is your life purpose. This is your heart-focused work. It's what you're supposed to be doing with your life. You have pure intentions. You bring the United States to such an amazing, wonderful place of light, love, and power that it's insane. It benefits the entire globe. So your life purpose obviously is meant to affect the masses. So your free will decisions are going to affect the masses. So as long as you're a total Boy Scout, with aligning yourself with truth, staying there, not letting the fear creep in, right? And staying on the right side of karma, they're essentially saying justice shall be served. So keep it clean. Another thing I want you to be aware of is because you are a superhero, you are very, very, very prone to being sabotaged by the dark. You're a huge target. You're a huge target. And I want you to know that the dark comes to you in different ways. Your friends and family could be speaking for the dark. Suppose somebody says, Bernie, God, watching you is making me tired, man. Just go hanging on the couch for a while, dude. Take a load off and relax. They're actually speaking for the dark without realizing it. People coming from a place of protection for you, they could also be speaking for the dark. Just, wanting to pull you away, instilling fear, having that wall go up, preventing you from helping other people. I'm just saying, be sensitive to that. Be sensitive to the dark trying to come at you from all angles, okay? Positive and supportive people around you, okay? People who support what you're doing. But as far as just giving you an update is concerned, I did want to let you know that the other side just does not acknowledge Mr. Trump as our president at all. He feels like an actor in a play still. No power. His power is an illusion. He has none. He's not aligned with the truth and the light. He's aligned with the dark. As a matter of fact, the dark is, essentially taking over our country right now. So we as the light have to fight that, which we are. But the thing is the election, they're just dismissing. I mean, the other side is essentially acting like this election never even took place. Like it didn't even happen. They're not acknowledging it. They're saying our free will was tampered with and the US government pushed their own agenda on us. So they're even saying that people who voted for Trump are in no way responsible for what he is doing right now. So they're even saying their karma is clean because their free will was manipulated. They weren't presented with proper choices. They were presented with a choice of dark versus dark. So Trump supporters are not at fault. So that's why I really don't want people pointing the fingers or blaming each other, because the other side is not holding them responsible at all. The other side is holding the US government responsible for the choices that we were presented with and saying that our free will was manipulated and we did not have a choice of light versus dark. So again, they're holding the US government responsible by placing the people in a position of power over them and initiating karmic balancing. So for people who are having problems keeping the faith right now, I'm not. I just want to let you know, as somebody who works with universal energies, I'm not losing the faith. If anything, I'm seeing more and more activity. I'm seeing all this crap being thrown at Donald Trump from all angles. That is prime law of attraction. When you are working for the dark, when you're speaking for the dark, you attract the dark to yourself. So all of those news reports and accusations and drama that you see swirling around Donald Trump right now, that's the law of attraction. That's what I saw happening. That's what is happening. Bernie Sanders, I told you he was going to become America's sweetheart. He is. Bernie Sanders voted the most popular politician by Fox News. Just saw another news story saying Bernie Sanders is the only politician who gives a crap about you. Do you see these news stories coming out letting you know that Bernie cares and he's trying to give you a voice and he's trying to help you? He continues to gain traction. He continues to gain popularity and he does become America's sweetheart. So I see this seesaw starting to tilt and I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I saw happening. It is happening. So universal energies are slow as molasses, dude. It annoys me. Trust me, I know. But I'm asking you to look at those energetic shifts. Look at Donald Trump, look at Bernie Sanders, look closer and just pay attention. Because, you know, for all those Bernie supporters out there, I don't want you to lose the faith, man. Don't fart out in the fourth quarter. Keep the faith, right? Because now is when the blind faith really matters. You know, the divine is like Santa Claus, making a list, checking it twice, checking to see who believed when the chips were down. I'm telling you, the chips aren't down right now, man. That seesaw of power is starting to tilt. Bernie's going up, Donald Trump's going down. So, what can I say? You know, Bernie's where the power is. The people is where the power is. So, together we can accomplish anything as long as we stick together and love and unity and align ourselves with the truth and the light. We are unstoppable. So, President Sanders, I hope you're noticing all these things. This is the little baby ways the other side supports you on your path. They will continue to support you on your path. And in the meantime, go 55. Thank you. Take care and be well, however I finish my videos.